If you want to start with free blogging and actually make something out of it without spending on hosting tools or anything complicated, then you'll want to watch this carefully. Most people overcomplicate this. They think you need a full website, SEO skills, or months of works before seeing anything. That's not true. There's a much simpler way to do this using just Blogger, ads, and Pinterest. And once you understand how these three pieces fit together, things start to click. In this video, I'll show you exactly how this works. So without wasting any time, let's dive right into it. First, head over to blogger.com and then click on create your blog. Once you do that, Google will ask you to sign in. Enter your sign in details and click on next. Click on create blog, then add your blog name. In my case, it's Weight Gaining Hub, and then click on next. Then it will ask you to enter your blog URL. So in my case, it will be weightgaininghub.blogspot.com. Once I enter that, it will verify if it's available. So in this case, it's available. I am clicking on save now. After clicking on save, the blog is now created. Next step is to select the theme. So on the left hand side, click themes and select the one that best suits your type. I like this one as it's nice and smooth. So I'll just click on apply so that changes are effective. Next step is to create some posts for a blog. So click on new post. Then Blogger will open a nice Google Doc style editor. Over there you can just type the blog post. In this case I have already written a blog post beforehand using ChatGPT, as you can see over here. So I will just copy this and then paste it over there. Now don't ask me how to write a blog post, guys. That stands out. I have already covered that in my previous videos. So you can click on the card at the top right hand side here if you want to see that video. Alright, so once you have pasted the blog post, make sure to format it nicely so it's readable and also add the featured image. So I'll just click on insert image and then upload the image that I created beforehand. I created this featured image using Gemini, guys, and in my previous videos I have already covered how to create non-AI detectable images using Gemini. You can check out my previous videos on my channel. So once I upload the images, I make sure to size it properly so it looks nice and visually good, and then make sure to format the post properly and preview it. It will take some time to load the preview, and once it loads, just see if everything looks in order. I'll scroll down a bit to see if it's easy to read and easy on eyes. In this case, it looks nice and just the way I want. So I'll just hit the publish button and then confirm to get this post published. Once the post is published, let's click on view blog to see how our blog looks like. Give it a while to load, and there you go. This is how our blog looks like. Like when the readers land on a home page, this is what they get to see. Our blog is already starting to look good, guys. Let's click on read more and see how it will appear to our visitors. And look, this already looks cool, by the way. So now that the theme and the posts are in place, we need to put in the effort of creating some crucial pages, guys, as it's important from monetization perspective. I'm going to show you exactly how to get this done. First, we need to have key pages like privacy policy and about us in place. I have already written that beforehand using ChatGPT, as you can see here. So I'll just copy it and then head over to the pages section and then wait a bit until the page loads and then click new page right here, and then we just need to paste the content that we copied here. Make sure to format it properly and also make the necessary corrections like the blog name. In this case, I have corrected the blog name, as you can see here, as ChatGPT gave me a templatized version of About Us section. Alright, so now that I have made the necessary changes, it's time to hit the publish button and then confirm it as well. Once we hit the confirm button, our About Us page is live. Now repeat the same process for privacy page 2. So I'll head back to ChatGPT and then copy the privacy policy page content which ChatGPT gave me. And then I will come back to the pages section in Blogger and paste it there. Now what I'll do is I'll just copy or cut this privacy policy section and paste it in the title. And then let me just make the necessary changes to the blog name and the blog URL. So the blog name would be Weight Gaining Hub and URL would be weightgaininghub.blogspot.com. So let me make the changes. Weight Gaining Hub, and the blog URL will be weight gaining hub.blogspot.com. Now I will format this text to normal because this is not a heading. And then I'll just scroll down a bit and add my email address to show that we are a real business. Guys, it's extremely important to have your email address mentioned in both your privacy policy page as well as your about us page, as the ad networks directly looks at this page before approving your site. In this case, I have already made the changes, and once the page looks good, you just need to publish it. Now that our blog is ready, we need to monetize it. For monetizing through ads, we will be using AdSterra as our ad network. So just type adsterra.com and hit the enter button. It will take you to the AdSterra ad network page that looks like this. Just click the sign up button at the top right hand side of the page and then click on start earning tab here. And then allow some time for the page to load and enter the key details required to complete the sign up process. AdSterra will ask you to confirm the sign up once you have filled up the form, guys. Once the sign up is confirmed, you will be redirected to the login page. Just enter the login details and hit login. Once you log in, the dashboard or the admin page would look something like this. And you have reached this stage, guys. Congratulations, and you deserve a pat on your back, to be very honest. Next part is to add your website. So just click the add website button and then add your website details as shown. So in my case, it's weightgaininghub.blogspot.com. So I'll just type that over here and then select the website category. In this case, I am selecting others. Next, you have quite a few options for ad units. Select any one that matches and suits your blog style. In this case, I am selecting banner. And then click on add. Once you do that, it will take some time to process and then your account will go into the activation process that takes about 3 minutes. In my case, it was less than 3 minutes. And once your account is activated, you will see it as active here. Next step is to get the code and put it on our blog. So let's copy this code here and then go back to Blogger and then select the post on which you want the ads to appear. Next, analyze the post carefully to identify a nice spot for the ads to appear. In my case, I have identified the ad spot and I feel it will perform well at the top half. So once you choose the ad spot, switch to HTML view so you can paste the code there. In my case, I am pasting the code at the spot that I identified earlier, which is at the top fold. Now I will switch back to Compose view and then hit the publish or the save button. Alright, so now that the changes are saved with our ad code in it, let's take a quick look at how our blog post looks like with ads on it. I'll click on read more and then I'll scroll down a bit and voila, the ad is right there. Now, the more traffic you send to this page, the more you will earn. Now, guys, don't ask me how to get traffic to these types of blogs. I have covered countless videos on my channel discussing just the traffic part. You can easily create pins and get tons of traffic to these types of sites and make decent earnings as well. However, for the sake of this video, I can show you one example. For creating pins, I use Gemini. I just give prompt to Gemini and it generates high CTR Pinterest pins that gets the click and the traffic. You just need to post these pins on Pinterest and link it to your blog post, and as your account grows, your earnings also grow. Guys, if you want to fast track the traffic process from Pinterest, I have put together a comprehensive Pinterest blueprint guide that will help you to speed up the traffic, which also increases the earning potential. The link to that blueprint is right there in the description below.